Hello, my name is Matthew Nickens, and welcome to the Redline Sports Report.
Finish on three! 1, 2, 3, finish!
Hey, fellas, full court press. Be aggressive in the beginning. Don't give them any room to breathe.
Hands on three. 1, 2, 3, together.
What's going on? My name is Matthew Nickens, and today we have a great show for you. We're going to preview football for the upcoming fall season. We're going to have Quince Orchard football, the Purple Eagles of Gonzaga, Einstein Titans, and the Screaming Eagles, Seneca Valley. When we come back, though, first we're going to sit down and have a chat with Mike Cornejo of Moco Football. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Bringing you the best down-home Italian cooking. Mama Lucia offers a variety of fresh salads, made-to-order pizzas, and savory Italian dishes to go with our large selection of wines. Visit any of our 8 locations and have Mama cater your next event.
Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens, and welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. Today we're, right now actually, I'm sitting down with Mike Cornejo of Moco Football. And Mike, tell us a little bit, and the viewers a little bit about Moco Football, what you guys cover, what you guys have going on.
Because we try to cover all the teams in Montgomery County. There's 25 public teams and 5 more the private schools. You know, it's we do everything from whoever's going to be going to college, you know, how the teams are going to be going. Also the alumni, we try to keep tabs of the alumni, where they're going, how they're doing in college, and if they go off and play professional ball as well.
Now I know, I'm a frequent visitor of the site. You guys have a lot going on, a lot of postings, Twitter, the whole nine. I guess as a whole, though, where have you? I guess when you guys started, what was Montgomery County football like post high school for you, and kind of where do you think it's headed now?
Okay, yeah, well, everything right now the social media has been very huge for high school football. Like if you notice, you go on ESPN every time in the fall, or in March, April, and you're talking about guys wherever they be going to college. So it's a big deal now, and social media, has been a huge aspect. And I knew that one coming from Northwest. We always wanted to be the first in everything from the digital stuff. We wanted to be the best at something. And I knew the website and online stuff would be the next big thing. So from then on, I started doing that. And then with Montgomery County football, Moco Football, I knew I'm going to have a brighter, a broader audience. With the 30 teams that we have, and there's a lot of great things in Montgomery County. It's the winningest county in all of Maryland. So there's a lot of pride that goes on there. I talked to a lot of guys from Gaithersburg, Rockville, who's graduated 20, 30 years ago. It's a lot of pride in the game, and that's why the site exists today. It's a lot of alumni support.
Good. Regards to today's show, we have one of the biggest, premier programs on, Quince Orchard. Last year, 12-2, they made it all the way to states, fell to Wise. What did you see, last year, and in terms of the upcoming fall 2013 season, where do you think they could be headed?
Yeah, they could be headed up there as well. Coach Mancarini, he's been really great at turning this program into a 5-5 team, and then they've gone on to win two games every year. And then right now, to them, a disappointing season would be to lose
the championship.
13th game.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's just some really high expectations. Everyone in North Potomac, Gaithersburg is very excited to play for Quince Orchard. Usually a lot of those guys, they would either end up going to a private school. But Coach McElwain has made it, exciting to play for Quince Orchard, and that's why they're successful.
And how about, I guess we go a little bit farther up 270, just a tad to Seneca Valley. And, being from Rockville, they've always been around. And, Coach Fred Kim has them definitely in the right direction. What kind of damage do you think they're going to be able to do in the fall?
Seneca Valley, that's a program that they've been winning since '74 when they existed. They probably only had one losing season, which was like Coach Shank's first year.
Jump to the other side of the county, to one of the, I guess, maybe considered sleeper teams, but a program that's really done a 180 under Jermaine Howe. How about the Titans? Well, I'll let you take it, but
they're not going to take anything from anyone. They fight, and Coach Howe, he loves that program. The players are playing for him. They love him. And he's getting a lot of the guys going to play college. And the amount of guys that are going to college under Coach Howell is unprecedented. It's a great thing. It's an exciting time to play for Einstein.
Speaking of guys, Khalil Wilson.
Khalil Wilson, he's a great 1,000-yard rusher. I'm not quite sure if he's going to be heading out. He may be coming back from. I don't know if I heard that correctly. Yeah, but I believe if he does come back, they're going to be something to play for. There's a lot of great talent for running backs as well. Malcolm Crockett played for that team. He ended up going to French Collegiate, and now he's at Pittsburgh. So Einstein, there's a lot of great talent there. A guy like Khalil Wilson, another opportunity to play. They're going to be something. I think so.
When I was playing, there was a young guy named Umar Ferguson at Einstein. So I guess outside of these three programs, maybe some of the other teams in the area, one or two teams. I'll just keep it at one or two that you see doing something big and/or making a 180 from last year.
I'm really excited about Gaithersburg. There's something about Solomon Volt. He's a great running back. I fell in love with this guy's style since he was a sophomore. He's been rushing yards like no other. And now I believe he's going to Northwestern this year. And he's already committed early. Which I think is a great thing for Gaithersburg. Mm-hmm. They don't have to play the whole pad game at the end. He's committed already to college, and it's going to be his entire focus will be with Gaithersburg. And the Trojans trying to get him as deep as they can in the playoffs. Hopefully.
I'd say Gaithersburg having DeCarlo behind center. You talk about just a pure athlete, able to do something and touching the ball every play. How about one sleeper pick?
Sleeper pick. I would have to. With Sherwood. I think a lot of people think, they're having a new coach, but I think there's going to be something special about Sherwood this year. Elijah Spotswood, I think he's a great leader for that team. He's excited, and I think it'll be some great, they're going to be
something
making
to watch.
Surprise. Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to fall, they're going to try to sleep on him, So, I think, Spotswood's a great leader, and Coach Greer, an alumni of Sherwood, he's going to rally that team. He's going to bring that Sherwood pride of what it was back when he was playing in the late 90s.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, at the same time, also, I got to bring it from Northwest as well. Josh Gill's coming back, so I think you'd be excited for them. But I think Sherwood's going to be something.
All right. When we come back, we're going to sit down with the Quince Orchard High School football team and Coach Dave Mencarini. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County, with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Round Trip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out roundtripsports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
Welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. My name is Matthew Nickens, and I am sitting here going to be talking with the Quince Orchard Cougars. 12-2, Coach. You guys were rolling, fell a little bit short, I think, of your goal. I guess what's your reflection on the season? Just how it went and what you're expecting for the upcoming year.
Well, I mean, anytime you play in the state championship, it's a great honor. And we've been fortunate enough to play in the last 2 and 3 of the last 6. So we're doing something right. Obviously, to lose the last 2 years is difficult. But if anything that I can take away from it that's been a positive is that I've got a great group of young men that are eager and hungry to prepare for another great run this fall.
What do you see maybe as the biggest difference from 2012 to 2013 in terms of the makeup of the team and the individual players, though, too?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of differences. I mean, we graduated a tremendous senior class, but I always say football teams are like snowflakes. They come in different sizes and different shapes, but, our identity going into next year is, we can't worry about the guys that played for us in the past. They're not coming back. They're not going to walk back through the door and be able to play for us. And, a lot of these guys here and a lot of guys, in our off-season program are stepping up and to have big shoes to fill. At the same time, we got a lot of talent in our football program. There's a lot of talented guys, and I'm really excited about where we are even right now at the end of May. We've got a long summer ahead of us to get in the best shape of our lives, and I fully expect us to be contending back again, this fall.
Michael, the Q. He got his hair all combed over a little bit. He's not upright. All right, Mike. Oh, you can hold it up here too. You tore your ACL last year. You're not the only one. How have you been able to rebound, and where do you see yourself right now, with 7-on-7s going on?
I mean, with the recovery's basically done. I'm probably about 95% now. I mean, it's getting stronger every day. I'm working hard in the weight room and, just strengthening it. Just working it every day.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you out there earlier this week, and young men can sling the football. I think, everything keeps coming along. Just, it'll be better than before, Malcolm, I guess from last season, you were one of the main threats on offense. With Mike coming back, this season, what do you see yourself going to be able to do this year, and in terms of being able to contribute to the team?
With me contributing to the team, I can definitely see, with Mikey healthy, we can throw the ball a lot more. Hopefully he stays healthy this year. We'll be able to throw a lot more, and I'll be able to contribute. All the other receivers here will be able to contribute more. We're going to throw the ball around a little bit more this year. We lost a lot of running backs, a lot of talent we had in the backfield, so we're going to have to be able to throw the ball around.
That makes you happy. Let's go down to where Adam. Adam, being a transfer coming over from Avalon, what's been the biggest difference that you've seen in the program, just the way it's run and the makeup of it?
Well, the biggest thing is definitely organization. Everything is well scripted. Everything is, timed and hand packed. Everything is, nice and in order. And that's one of the things that, at Avalon we did lack. And that's good to have here, at Quince Orchard. So that's one of the good things about it.
Okay. Scott. Linemen, sometimes not from the coaches, but maybe others outside get overlooked a little bit. Tell me what it was like being able to start every game on a team that went all the way.
I worked tremendously hard over the last off season, and I'm only 5'8", so that size disadvantage doesn't really help me. But because I worked so hard, I was able to work with some seniors from last year and get my game to where it was last season and be able to start all 14 games and have a great last game, and hopefully next season we'll have an even better offensive line.
Let's see, Clay. How you doing, Clay? Good. What's going to be your mentality, when August gets here and sliding in and being able to, help out on offense, but ultimately be a leader on the defensive end or defensive side, I mean?
I think probably my experience. I played probably about 90% of last year. Ended up getting hurt the game before states, but I think that'd probably be my biggest talent. Coming back, I could help out on both sides of the ball because I was playing running ball. I know the running back like reps and all that stuff. So that'd probably be my biggest talent, the experience.
And Kyle. You doing homework just a second ago?
You can't see without those things on.
Defense, sitting back in the back, the last man between the offense and the end zone. What do you got to do to help get you guys to where you were last year, and really shut down, the offensive side?
Just read my keys and listen to what Coach Kelly and all the coaches tell me. And I know I have a lot of help with Bradley and Malcolm and Adam come off the edge. So we have a lot of help, and we have the talent to do what we want to do and achieve our goals. So we just have to come out from we've been from February come out to just grind every day. Don't take anything for granted because one rep will lose us a game. You know what I'm saying? So we have that mentality and think we can go far.
Brad. What's going through your mind? You see the ball coming over the middle and the receiver's going up to catch it. What are you looking for?
As a safety, that's a dream come true. That's the play you want to make. And when I saw the ball in the air, just got to go for it. We work on that all. I practice all the time, high pointing the ball. I'm put in the right spot by all my coaches, so my job's easy by the time it gets to game time because we rep it so much time during practice, and we're ready to go. We're always in the right place.
And then where's Elliot? I saw Elliot. I think you made a few catches the other day, right? I said you made a few catches the other day, right, against Gaithersburg? I think you almost ran into me one time, actually. Elliot, working with these coaches, what does that do on the offensive side, and just in terms of preparation and having you guys ready for week after week for your opponent?
Well, as far as preparation is concerned, we absolutely are always prepared for any situation, any type of change they can make defensively. We have the adjustments already in hand. With Mikey being back, not only does he have a great mind, a great arm, but he has a great mind also. He's making adjustments on the field without the coaches even telling him anything. So, I've never been more comfortable with what I need to execute, what I need to do, because our coaching staff does an excellent job of preparing us every day. So.
And we slide the mic back down to Coach. Coach, I guess just real quick, been here since 2004, and you just had a tremendous amount of success. What keeps you hungry? What keeps you coming back year in and year out?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, the success, the cliche line is great players make great coaches. And ever since I've been at Quince Orchard, we've had a tremendous amount of we have great kids in our program. We don't have a team, we have a program. And over the last 9 years, we've been able to take that program and build. We do things in the community. We do things, in our feeder schools. And it's not just about winning and losing football games with these guys. It's about developing them as men. The other thing I think successful that motivates me is, I have a phrase, and these guys all can recite it. You got to hate losing more than you like winning. And we've won a lot in 9 years, but we've lost 16 games in 9 years, and I can tell you everything that happened in every single one of them. And so that's something that motivates me, the competitive part, getting up every day, the challenge of every year taking great players like this and developing them as individuals and as a team. And the day I lose that interest is the day I got to go do something else, but I don't see that happening for a long time.
Well, you definitely it is a program there. And I think it doesn't matter what year it is. It could be next year, it could be 2 years from now, it could be 3 years ago. When you roll into Quince Orchard, you can expect it's going to be a fight.
We're going to play hard.
Yeah.
Our guys are going to play hard. We don't back down from anybody. We'll play anybody, and that's kind of where we are right now. We want to play the best teams. We want to play against the best coaches. We want to play in the best environments, and because we've earned that right.
Yeah, I think, definitely have. I want to thank Quince Orchard for coming on. Guys, don't leave yet, though. We're going to do some trivia following, so start refreshing yourself. When we come back, we're going to talk it up with the Gonzaga Purple Eagles, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Located in Bethesda, Maryland, Sports Extra has been a full-service equipment and uniform dealer since 1991. With custom screen printing and embroidery, Sports Extra is the place to go for your upcoming season. Visit us 7 days a week and check out our 10% team discount year-round on all sporting goods and apparel. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now. Hi, welcome back to the Red Line Sports Report. Right now I'm sitting down with a few of the captains from the Gonzaga Purple Eagles. I guess we'll just start it off. Miles.
Hey, how you doing?
You ready? All right. I was chatting with Coach Brady. He said, quote, ferocious hitter. What I guess, playing, in the backfield on defense, and just what are you looking for, on a passing situation over the middle? Like what's your mentality?
Well, my mentality is to light them up, hit them as hard as I can. That's my job. I love doing that. I role model my game after Sean Taylor, so I like to hit and like to be as physical as I can. In terms of being a defensive leader, what does that mean, especially coming into this year? You guys went 8-3. You've been going to the playoffs, the WCAC playoffs. Being a senior this year, though, captain, what's it mean to you? What's this season going to mean for the program? Well, it's an honor being named captain. I was really happy when I found out I was named captain. And being under Devin Butler, Javon Gibbs, Drew Gordon, all senior leaders of the defensive backfield and the defense last year, they set a great example for me to lead the team. And I feel like this year we're going to get it done. Last year we lost to DeMatha in the playoffs, had a little rocky start during that game, but I think this year is going to be our year and get to the ship.
How about Robbie? I'll save the best for last. Turner. Turner, I know you're getting interest, collegially. Lyman. Personally, I love Lyman.
Thank you.
I know sometimes you guys get overlooked a little bit, but I know the guys, nothing happens without you. What's it mean not just to be a senior, but in that role, in the trenches and paving the way for the offense to be able to get something done?
Well, I feel like being in the trenches, especially on offense, you anchor the offense. So I feel like you hold the offense down. If you don't block well, then the offense is not going to win. Like, if I didn't block well, then Robbie wouldn't have a great season. So I feel like that's a really big opportunity. Like, you have to be good. You have to, show you have to show, your toughness on the line in the trenches.
Now, I'm not going to say what Coach Brady said. What do you view as perhaps your greatest strength on the line?
I would probably say my quickness and footwork. That's probably my biggest strengths.
incredible first step. Plays with great leverage. In terms of, not to look beyond the season, but to look beyond the season, what are your aspirations, just in terms of college? Maybe not necessarily schools, but, what your focus, maybe perhaps what level?
Well, I really want to play college football. That's like my passion. I want to play college football. So I've been telling my coaches all that. That's why I want to get looks at. That's why I want to be in college. I want to be a football player. So I really think it's a privilege to be a football player because not everybody can do it. So I feel like I have a privilege to do it.
Okay. And then Robbie. All right, Mr. First Team, all WACAC running back.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 yards, total yards. Being in an offense like at Gonzaga, well, first, what's it mean, to be able to carry the workload for the team? And secondly, what do you see as going maybe perhaps differently from last year to this year?
It's a great honor, to carry the workload. I feel like, especially running behind these guys, Turner, Eccles, and all those guys, they helped me do a lot. And our offense last season, I think we had about 20 points on any team you want to name in the WCAC. We were definitely high-powered. I think a change coming from last year to this year is that we're going to throw a little bit more spread stuff. So I think you'll see me more in the slot as than in the backfield, just showing, I can be dynamic. I can play any position you want me to play.
Good. I guess going one at a time real quick question. This offseason, what are you focusing on? What are you doing to get better?
This offseason, I'm focused on, getting bigger, stronger, smarter mentally, definitely, because next year I'm going to be, after this season, college is coming up. I definitely want to be as smart as an offensive player as I can be, as fast as I can be, especially for my size.
Turner?
Well, like Robbie said, I'm trying to get bigger, stronger, but mostly I'm trying to get faster and work on my footwork because I know when I get in college, I'm not going to play line. They're probably going to move me to linebacker, so I will need to learn that position this year.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to look forward to playing it this year, too. So.
And Miles?
This summer, I'm just going to continue to work on my footwork. Working out with a great crew right now. A prime example of defensive back training with a lot of good players, namely like DeAndre Payne, Troy Vincent, Milan Collins. A lot of great players working out there. They have high D1 looks going to school. Just going to continue to get better, faster, stronger, like these guys said, and try to do it in the season.
And then lastly, just wanted to say that Mr. Taylor, you have committed to Georgia Tech. So I'm sure they'll be watching. Look, I want to thank you guys for coming on. You guys are playing at a great program. Coach Brady, what he's done in a short time. I think you have a lot to look forward to over the next few months, and then all the way through to December. Don't leave though, because we need you for trivia, and that's going to be you guys will enjoy that. Take a quick break. When we get back, we will sit down and talk with the Einstein Titans and kind of figure out what's been the turnaround, the reason for their sudden success.
Bringing you the best down-home Italian cooking. Mama Lucia offers a variety of fresh salads, made-to-order pizzas, and savory Italian dishes to go with our large selection of wines. Visit any of our 8 locations and have Mama cater your next event.
Hi, welcome back to the Red Line Sports Report. My name is Matthew Nickens. We're having a great show so far. It's about to get even better. We're sitting here in a talk with Einstein Titans and the football program. Coach Harris, since you've been at Einstein, I guess you've been there for 4 years. Jermaine Howell took over 2 years ago. What was the biggest change, the difference from maybe 3 years to 2 years ago when he came in, or when he came up?
Well, Coach Howell came in and he brought his philosophy, made some changes in the dynamics of how we run the program, looked at what some of the top teams do, and decided that we would model our program behind those teams, the QOs, Seneca Valley. Saw what they were doing, and hey, this is time. It's our time. So decided to put in those elements that would build our program up, and we just happen to do it our way with our kids.
I guess the biggest question that I have, at least, is I've been over there a lot recently. What from last year to this year, or 2 years ago to just last year, you go from 4-6 to 6-4, and you get over the hump. What did that mean to the program, to the players?
It meant a lot. It meant a lot. It was so much for the pride of the school, the pride of the players, the pride of the community itself. For Coach Howell, it was the beginning of a milestone. So many years in the shadows. It was just our time. We just wanted to go out and put our best foot forward every opportunity we could, have the kids put their best foot forward, and it paid off.
Yeah.
It was a good off season, so it was a good season for us this year. And we're looking forward to a great off season for a great season next year.
I like it. All right, Ahmed. Coach Harris has touched on it a little bit. Being a senior on a team that previously was 4-6, now you guys are 6-4. Maybe not so much a sleeper anymore. What are you guys going to do, though, to maintain that success and improve upon it?
Working hard during the summer. We're out there every day, basically, doing fundamentals. We trust each other, and basically, we know what we have to do.
What, I guess we're not quite into the summer yet, but, passing leagues have started. What are you doing personally just to prep for the upcoming season?
In the weight room, running a little, getting my routes perfect, doing one-on-ones with my quarterback, just trying to get better.
And then speaking of routes, Nobel. All county in number 17. You're a big guy on the outside. Having a winning record is huge. Obviously you guys build upon that. That's even better. But for you, being, in a skilled position, not necessarily touching the ball every play, what are you able to do when you get the ball, and what are you able to do when you don't, maybe more importantly, when you don't get the ball to help the offense?
I know college coaches out there, they want to see when you don't get the ball and when you have the ball in your hands. So I just try to do every play, just try to go all out and make sure I block when I'm not getting the ball. And when I'm getting the ball, make sure I do the best to try to score or try to make a big play.
When you do get the ball, so trying to score, what's your mentality?
I want to score every play. Even if it's a short route, catch it, get more yards, or if it's a deep ball, just try to get in the end zone. That's pretty much it.
Start doing what Jerry Rice used to do in practice. Every time he touched the ball, he ran all the way to the end zone, no matter where they were on the field. They stopped throwing him the ball in practice. Let's slide on down to Joel. Just chill. Joel, all county, coming off the edge. When the ball snapped, what's your instinct?
First, I gotta get there. First, look see what the quarterback is doing. I look at the linemen, and I just try to get the quarterback. Pretty much it. Make sure I keep my side contained. Pretty much it.
Being a senior, a leader on this team, what do you have to do off the field to get you guys to where you want to be?
work hard. I also try to like bring the little kids with me also as well, and for all of them can have like the same hype.
And then Brian, you got my number. Number 44 linebacker, a Titan. What's it mean to be a Titan?
It means a lot. Like now that like we're building up this program, like it means a lot to me now.
Where do you guys see yourselves? Maybe 3 months, 2 months from now when you get started, and where are you looking to go when it gets to November?
I don't know. As far as Coach Howell can take me, see what happens with if he can get me into to any colleges or anything like that. I'm trying to play some college ball.
Well, speaking of Coach Howell, what has his impact been on you guys?
He has had a huge impact on us because he's making us like realize that like there's more to life than football. Like you have to go to college in this life, like just be able to be successful.
What about Joel? Well, with Coach Howell, Coach Harris, the kind of impact that they've had off the field.
I mean, they're always on me about my grades, and also like keep the underclassmen in check, and like they're like leadership, and also the same way as Velasco said that there's more than it's more than football. I'll get to the next level, go to like college and
That's good. Ahmed, between now and August, what are you doing?
I'm doing everything. Trying to make my team better, trying to make myself better. Passing leagues helping a lot, trying to get a timing down with our routes, and trying to get these underclassmen ready.
And Nobel, I want you to be honest. 7-on-7 passing leagues, are you showing everything that you can do? Or are you going to hold a little back and wait till the season gets here?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not as sharp as I should be right now because I've just finished track. But I'm giving our best. I'm just trying to just get better. And I know Coach Howell puts a lot of responsibility on me, so I got to go out there and show the underclassmen every single play that it's a senior year, so we got to just go all out and see where it takes us.
Coach Harris. I know we were talking before. You've been there for a few years now. What does the Einstein program mean to you?
Well, it means a lot to me. Jermaine, Coach Howell, he brought me in. We've known each other for several years now. We worked together previously in Prince George's County. He worked with me for a small stint, and to bring me on here, it's almost family like. We make sure we're always in communication. We're always challenging each other. Our one-on-one philosophy is almost, let's iron sharpen iron. Let's make each other better. Let's make our players better. Let's make this program the best it can absolutely be. And it means a whole lot to, have gotten over that hump last year. The biggest thing for me, the wins feel good, but seeing our kids on signing days, that feels great.
Success afterwards.
Yeah. And that's our ultimate goal. The wins feel great, but those college signings, that's much better.
Yeah, I know. I hear that. I want to thank you guys for coming on Einstein Football. That's definitely a name that's going to start getting around now. When we come right back, we're going to chat with Seneca Valley Screaming Eagles and then do a little trivia with the fellas. We'll see who's on top at the end of this. Be right back. Matthew Nickens, stay tuned.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Round Trip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out roundtripsports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Hi, my name is Matt Nickens. Welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. Sitting here with Seneca Valley Screaming Eagles. I was saying to you guys just a second ago that they've been good since I was in high school, which not too long ago, but I think it says something about the program. What has Coach Kim meant to the program for you guys?
For me, Coach Kim is probably one of the biggest aspects of our program. He's been there a long time. He's coached with a lot of us, won a lot of games. He's a real big influence on a lot of the kids. He's taught me a lot as a player, in my opinion.
Ed, outside linebacker. You were making plays last year. You had 7 tackles for loss. Playing defense under Coach Kim and his crew. What's that mean to be able to do that, where you guys are? Because, like I said, I've seen y'all play. I've seen the program. And, when you guys line up, it's a little something different.
Yeah, our defense is a strong part of our game. We like to win games using defense. So playing defense for our team is a big opportunity to make plays and to show what you have to offer to the team. And you just got to come out there and give it your best. Listen every day and do what the coaches tell you.
Pacom. Going 10-2 last year, I think your only home loss was Urbana. What are you guys doing now? For us to skip back, what kind of taste did that leave in your mouth?
It was really like a painful feeling because we worked so hard up until then, and we had given it all until that moment. And after that, we just the juniors just rallied and just said, next year we have to give it everything we got and just finish. That's one of the aspects Coach Kim always emphasizes is finishing, and that's something we're trying to do this year.
I think it's like you were saying, you guys being seniors now. What's been the change? You personally, going from a junior to becoming a senior leader on the team, and what are you going to be doing? Just in terms of on and off the field about changing it. To go a little farther than you guys did last year.
Just the little things, just giving it one more rep in the weight room, or doing the drills, correctly, doing it for quality and not for quantity.
Yeah.
And just things like that just make you better.
Ed. Kind of similar to what I just asked. Being a senior on the team, is there any sense of urgency now? Or has it set in yet?
Yeah, I think last year's loss to Urbana, I feel like that really lit a fire under us, and it's going to make our juniors, that are going to become seniors, work even harder, because we know what it takes to get there, and now we know how it feels to lose, and we don't want that same feeling. So we're going to come out, and we're going to give it everything we have and motivate our underclassmen to work hard so they don't have to know what that feels like.
And then Austin, being a 2-year captain, is special on any team, especially Seneca Valley. What are you going to be doing with the guys, and just, what are you going to be doing for yourself to get not just you, but the whole program back on top?
Right. Right now, my main focus would probably be keeping everybody focused. Being that guy that's always on top of everything, making sure that, where I stand and everything that I need to get done gets done, so that, the underclassmen right now, they have someone to look up to and they have something to fight for. This is my senior year, and, I want everybody to be a part of this team. So, being a senior captain, 2-year captain, probably say keeping everybody focused, making sure everybody's doing the right things, getting the whole team, not just the seniors, but everybody bought into the program.
Mm-hmm. I think we hit it all. I want to thank you guys for coming on. I will be up in Seneca Valley a couple times a week or in the next few weeks, so I'll definitely see you guys out there on the field. Stay tuned real quick when we get right back. We're going to do some trivia. We're going to match these guys up against everyone else, and maybe be the first time playing on the same team as some of these guys. So when we come right back, do a little trivia.
With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Hi, welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. We're at that time doing a little trivia. We got all 4 programs up here. We got Seneca Valley, Gonzaga, Quince Orchard, Einstein. They're quiet now, but it's going to get a little hectic. Quick rules, trivia. First team to 4 points wins. When I read a question, it's a free-for-all. The team that guesses the right answer gets the point. However, if you're that guy that yells out the wrong one for your team, your team's out for that question. The other team has 15 seconds to, get the correct one. Real simple, but, we'll see what happens. You guys ready? Yeah. We'll start off with one of the easy ones. All right, first question. Don't forget to use your outdoor voices, all right? First question. Name this year's projected number 1 pick in the NBA draft. What? That's incorrect. That's incorrect too. Yeah, it was. What? The correct answer was Nerlens Noel. You guys are athletes, right? All right. Yeah, on the same team too, literally. All right, you guys ready? Next question. Name the first quarterback born in the 90s to start an NFL game.
What?
Name. That's incorrect. You guys got 15 seconds. Name the first quarterback born in the 1990s to start an NFL game.
You got young quarterbacks.
RG3. RG3 is correct.
Hey! No, yeah, we're on a team.
What's your team name?
Einstein Valley.
Einstein Valley's now up 1-0. All right, next question. You guys ready? Next question. Who is Dwayne Wade's current girlfriend?
Wow.
Is it? Correct. What's team name? Purple Cougars? No.
Swag City.
Swag City just tied it up 1-1. Einstein Valley, y'all ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready? How many championships did Coach Phil Jackson win? 11's correct. Einstein Ballard just took the lead 2-1.
I was like, who's that?
All right, next question. What college did Nike creator Phil Knight go to? Swag City just tied it back up.
Yeah.
Score's now 2-2. All right, you guys ready? Next question. Parents are quiet over there. I thought they'd be. Next question. Bryce Harper was the youngest player to make an All-Star game. How old was he?
19.
19 is correct.
Y'all on the same team. Y'all on the same team.
Yeah.
We're on the same team?
Yeah.
On the same team?
All right, Swag City's up 3-2. They're 1 point away.
I was gonna say 18 for real. I was gonna say.
You guys ready?
This game point right here.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Is it win by 2?
Yeah. It's still gonna win by 2.
Next question. You guys want a football?
Yeah.
Who holds the NFL record for most career touchdowns? Damn, y'all just got burned. Swag City wins it. Congrats to Gonzaga, Quince Orchard, Einstein, Seneca Valley. We want to thank you guys for coming on. I had a great show. I hope you guys had fun. I think we're sitting here with a number of programs that are going to, you guys are going to go a long ways, I think, this year. I want to thank everyone again for coming on. Stay tuned. When we come back next week, we're going to do a little bit more football previewing with a few more schools. Again, thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Until then, my name's Matthew Nickens, and thanks for watching. Oh, picture. You want to do a picture of that? Under this is ESPN. That's from the Super Bowl. That's fine. What happened? That's from the Super Bowl. Underneath it says ESPN. Can I have it? No. Hey, everyone come inside.